A big hello and a warm welcome to all of you amazingly incredible people out there to my channel, the Twinflame Union. In this video, I'm going to be answering a question asked by Drashti Vora. She left this question yesterday and I could not reply to her yesterday, and since it's a lengthy answer, I cannot type this on the comment box, on the comment section. So I told her that I would be giving you a reply soon. The question is, ma'am, when/how will twin flame reunite? How can you look for signs? Now, first and foremost, I want to say that twin flame journey is very hard. The reason it's very hard is because the person who's experiencing, especially divine feminines, they have gone through a very traumatic life before this. And when they meet the twin flame divine masculine, they are experiencing twin flame you can say union meeting, but at the same time they're also experiencing awakening. It's the awakening, the spiritual awakening, which is also known as Kundalini rising or Kundalini rising. Now in this, one by one, all the chakras of your body, they start unblocking. Most of the times in twin flame journey, this chakra that is blocked is the sacral chakra. And sacral chakra plays a very important role. Now, so much of abuse, so much of trauma, so much of matriarchy wounds, so many patriarchy wounds. Now, you need to heal all of that. So when you meet the divine masculine in the initial phase, because he is supposed to reflect everything that you have going on within you. The divine masculine is simply a mirror for the divine feminine. So first of all, don't take this separation phase as something negative. Later on, when you turn back, when you look back at this phase, you will literally say to God, thank you so much for this situation. Because this separation is going to help you in your enlightenment, in your awakening, in your complete awakening. Now, I'm not talking about enlightenment like how Buddha received it, but enlightening, healing will happen in your life, which will enlighten you, make you become a more aware person on this planet. And it is also normally said that people who are experiencing the twin flame journey, this is their last life on planet Earth. So obviously they have to clear all the karmic debts that they have. And in order to clear that, your divine masculine is there to help you out. He is also going to take a lot of that sharing will be done. He would be going through situations in which he will be clearing off those debts for you as well, because you both are a team. And technically, if you watch my previous videos, I always say that everything is within you. The divine feminine energy and the divine masculine energy, both energies are within you. It is the imbalance that is reflected in the outside world. And this imbalance starts happening right in the childhood, because you have chosen to be born in a family where you would be traumatized as a child. And so many things happen when a child is abused. Either the child goes through, has parents who are addicted to something, maybe alcohol, maybe drugs, or maybe something else. Or maybe the parents are very abusive, they beat the child a lot. They say many mean things to the child like you are worthless, you are useless. Or they are always very helpless in front of the child. Very helpless, that they cannot do anything for the child. So the child starts developing, there is a programming that happens, and you can study about it. Between the age of 0 to 7, whatever the child grasps, that will be actually what is the foundation of the child in his or her adulthood and the later on years, everything. Even the adolescents will have a lot of impact from the childhood, from these formative years of the childhood. So the twin flame information seekers out there are actually literally born into families where they have all of these things. They might get sexually abused, they might get physically abused, many things can happen. Now, there will be people entering in their family, in their houses, in their homes, who would be very manipulative, very shrewd, very cunning. They would be putting the child through torture. Now this child, when it grows up, it has still not healed all of those things. And obviously the twin flame information seekers out there, they're born with awareness. They are born with many gifts. They're empaths, they're sensitive people. So throughout their way, they are doing healing, especially the divine feminine. Divine feminines are always doing inner work. This is their journey. This is how the model is, you can say. The divine feminine is supposed to learn via inner work. Not learn. She will learn when she gets her heart broken by the divine masculine, or the divine masculine does not understand her. He does not understand what all she has seen in life, what all she has gone through. And when I say she, now I know there are many people out there who are in same-sex relationships. So in your case, out of both of you, whosoever is playing the role of divine feminine, that person will do inner work. And the divine masculine, initially when they meet, when everything is smooth, he is so full of respect for her. But when all the crisis situation comes and when all the old blockages come, that's when the problems start. So the divine feminine, she needs to have confidence on herself, complete, total, 100%, 1000% confidence. And for that, she needs to have a lot of faith, and she needs to surrender to the universe. So when you say, how will they reunite? Don't ask that. Don't even think about that. Don't think about how it will happen. Leave that how to God. This journey is about faith. This journey is about your connection, your strong connection, developing a strong, super strong connection with the source energy. And when you're one with the source energy, you don't care. Everything is accepted. Everything is fine. So the source will take you to your life, to the direction. Source is the boat and you're sitting in the boat. And the ship, I would rather like to use the word ship, and it is the strongest ship ever. It can never drown. It's not the Titanic that will sink in. It's the best ship ever. That is how source is. If you are in the ocean full of water, even if it's a stormy ocean, and you're in the ship, the source's ship, you're safe. You're 100% safe. But you need to have that faith in source. So don't even think about these things. When will the reunion happen? Because let me tell you, whenever we have these questions, these anxiety-based questions, we are not living in alignment with ourselves. We need to be in alignment with ourselves, and we need to be fully present, fully anchored in the present moment. If we are not anchored in the present moment, then we are stuck either in the future-based thoughts, which will give you anxiety, or in the past-based thoughts which will give you depression. Both are very dangerous for divine feminine. And divine feminine has the control, my dear friends. I want to tell you that. She has the power to change this equation. So the divine masculine, obviously, I am not going to get into all of that right now, but let me tell you that you can turn it around for sure, but you need to let go. You have to stop thinking. You have to stop even looking for the signs. Don't look for the signs. Just know that it will happen. That's it. I am supposed to go through this. Think like that. I'm supposed to go through this. This is a separation phase, and this is not a separation phase. It's actually a preparation phase. And whatever I need to heal, I will heal that. I will work on that. I will remove all the blockages. And think like that. Then this person will come back to me. This person will apologize to me, because obviously he does not trust you enough. If he is finding faults in you, if he is fighting, if he is arguing, then obviously he does not trust in the relationship. He does not have enough confidence. And if he doesn't have enough confidence on the person he loves, and he wants to find that confidence in other places, then even he will suffer. Remember that. In the twin flame journey, the divine feminine is the person who will uplift her energy, who will uplift her energies. She will do it for sure by doing inner work. Okay? And the divine masculine, he will learn the lessons by experience, like he will be into it. So he will be suffering too. Think like that. You both are a team. So you got to be very patient. You got to be very relaxed. You got to be very chilled out. And you got to do what you love the most. Love yourself. Remove everyone from that pedestal. The only energy that should be on the pedestal is the energy of Supreme Being. That is it. And if you're connected with the Supreme, then you don't care about anything. You are happy no matter what. You have to accept. You have to learn to accept life the way it is. And you have to understand that in this life, there is always a lot of suffering, a lot of pain. And if you look for in between that, there will be very few short moments of joy, happiness. So these are all temporary things. You need to find the permanent base, the permanent, the real happiness. And that real happiness is here. And that real happiness is beyond the notions of good and bad. So if this is bad for you, then it will be bad for you. Don't take it as bad. Take it as the best thing that has happened to you. And I'm saying this by my experience. You know, I won't be making this video. I won't be saying this if I have not got anything in this journey. In fact, I've been thanking the universe ever since I figured this thing out. I've been thanking the universe like for every wrong thing that happened to me. Even the worst things that happened to me, I'm like, oh my God, this really helped me out. This is what brought me here today. And that will happen. That will happen. To all of you, I'm saying this to Drashti as well as anybody else who has this question. Just have faith. Thank you so much for being here with me. All the very best. I know you can do it. But don't think that it will happen like this. It can happen like this. It can. Because the change, the shift is here. Once this shifts, then you no longer will be dependent on the signs. Oh, when will he come back? When will he call me? He doesn't reply to my messages. What a jerk. What an idiot. What a horrible person. Don't even think. Don't even think. Don't even care. Love yourself so much. Love yourself so much. Thank the universe so much that these thoughts never touch your mind. And let them do whatever they want to do. You're going to be so independent, so amazing, so awesome. You're going to be you, the real you. And if you are the real you, then you don't need anybody. No one's validation. They will be around you. All these people will be around you because first you need to heal your relationships with your family, with your matriarchy, patriarchy, with your siblings, financially, everything. At least you're going to be in peace. Even if you don't talk to 100 people who you used to talk to, and now you have a choice, you have taken it as a choice that I don't want to deal with these people, you will be at peace. Because this time you made a very strong decision and this time you know you're right. You know that you cannot compromise on your integrity and your self-respect and your self-love because here in the self lives the God. You don't want to get your God disrespected by other people, right? So yeah, I'll see you soon in another video. Bye.